Sunday. I can't believe I'm actually keeping up with the Sunday thing. I'm very impressed with myself, must be said. Today we are working on Elizabeth Woodville. This is kind of a part 2 of last week's video where I did Edward IV. And same inspiration comes from the same video. Yeah, I'm a little tired. I'm still getting over being sick and my brain is a little melted, so yeah. I was trying to think of what I was going to talk about and like my brain just went, what? Words? Words are hard. But I am really happy with how she turned out. She's very delicate and doe-eyed kind of in the reconstruction that they did. They did give her a kind of modern hairstyle as well as brown eyes and brown hair, which I believe she was more likely to be blonde or a redhead just because most of the nobility at that point had some shade of blonde or red hair. But just like with Edward, I went ahead and gave her the hair that matched the reconstruction, just with something a little different. And yeah, she really turned out interesting. I'd have to say this is not how I would have personally imagined Elizabeth Woodville, but she is interesting and she doesn't look like the portraits in a way. I don't know, Elizabeth Woodville is so hard because she's such an enigmatic person. Like, we know things about her, but we don't actually know that much about her personally. She's one of those queens that we primarily know about her through other people that either really were on her team and so it's beneficial to them to be positive about her, or people that were definitely not on her team and so they were super negative. Which reminds me a lot of Anne Boleyn. And a couple others as well, but something specifically about Elizabeth Woodville, she really is, I mean, the virgin or the whore. Like, there's no middle ground, and I really do think she was a middle ground type of woman. I mean, she found herself in an extraordinary position to begin with, and she ran with it. Whether or not she ran with it because she had no choice, and she might as well try to maintain the situation she found herself in, or maybe she did push for it. It could be a mixture of both. We really can't say for certain, other than it's a very romantic story. It's this idealized version of pretty much every fairy tale I can think of, whereas, you know, the young woman finds herself with the prince and isn't necessarily who would have been chosen to be his partner, but that's who that's the fairy tale, they end up together. And in her case, the fairy tale doesn't turn out so great later on, but probably more realistic. Maybe she's a Grimm's fairy tale. But there's a lot of elements to it, like the story that they met under an oak tree and things like that. I think she was probably a very interesting lady, if nothing else. And yes, I am putting makeup on her because the recreation did look like she had makeup on. Don't judge me. Yeah, I really don't have much to say. I plan on using her somewhere because I think she's got an interesting face sculpt and she's very pretty overall. I don't know what aspect she's going to be used in. I'm tempted to have her and Edward be married in my Medieval Color Legacy Challenge, but we're gonna have to see. And that's basically it. So thank you guys so much for joining me. Definitely leave any comments, opinions, suggestions down below. If you have any requests, I do take those. And I will see you guys in the next one.